Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I think I figured it out. So I thought, you know what? Let me just design something that I can use to play at church. I've seen most settings. Uh, I've created, or rather, I have made some settings using. I think the ones that I created before, I used a layer. All right, I used a layer. So what you do with FL Studio layer, you can select multiple instruments, right, like these ones, and then you set children. So by setting children, you're saying you are going to use this layer to play all those instances of the different instruments. So you would need to come, if you want to reduce the volume, for instance, you would need to come where it is umzekelo, if you don't wanna hear the fretless, we'll turn the volume all the way down so you hear all the other ones. So in terms of the layer, you don't really have much control in terms of, now I need just simple knobs that I can simple knobs that you can use to simple switch things on and off, but I think with my patcher there's still one button which I haven't tested that it works, because I think it's two, because even the volume, I think the volume works though, because once I turn the volume all the way up, then I can hear. Let me remove this one. Let me test it. All right, so with this patcher, I only put in the strings, choir, mandolin, and synth bass, right? But what I want to do now is to put in the fretless, the fretless that goes with brightness. I'm gonna put in fretless, I'm gonna put in brightness, so that I can be able to just switch off the other buttons and just have only the fretless and brightness that play at that particular instance. For instance, let's try if it works. I think it works, because after I turned off the live stream, I tried to switch the knobs on and off to see if they are working, and I think they were working. I hope they won't disappoint me now. Okay, let's see. In my patcher, I don't think I have. I don't think I have the fretless though, because I don't have the fretless. How or where is it coming from? Now I need to check one by one. The fretless must be soloed, but when I put this one on the patcher, I'm gonna put this fretless here and brightness separately. I'm not gonna put this one which has both of them combined already. Now let's see, where is it coming from? Why are we having, unless it's the default sound, I don't know if it can be a default sound, because they are all soloed. I mean, they are all soloed. All right, let me remove this layer here. I wonder, where is it? Is it a default sound though? Okay, I don't know. I really don't know. The on and off, does it work? Okay, fine. It's tempting me. Let me put in drums. Which drums can I put in, Gonja? Sibongi Calvary. That's actually a song. Sibongi Kukuta. Go Sebenzo. Let's see if we can hear the strings when I crank them up. That's nice. Let's see if we can hear the choir when I push it up. Woo! Woo! This thing is powerful. You know, I thought about this afternoon and thought, let me try that. I've seen people like create plugins with Patch. FL Studio is actually very powerful. Even the mandolin, it's working. The synth bass. I guess the fretless is the default sound, just so that my patcher always has a sound. But I'm gonna try to map this on and off here. Oh, you know what? Let me put it to off, right? So that when I switch it on, when I switch it on, it's actually gonna be off. So that when I switch it off, it's actually gonna be on. Let me try it, because I've already no, don't disappear on me. So I've already put this mute here, right? So so this is how I lined all these things up for someone who doesn't understand what is going on here. So I've loaded from this one, this FL Studio don't input or output, whatever, don't know. I think it's where it all starts. Okay, so I loaded these 1 2 3 4 5 instruments, right? It's the strings, it's the strings. Oh yes, I loaded. This is where the fretless is coming from. Okay, I think I've already loaded it. Wow, amazing. Okay, fine. I'm gonna show you how I did all these ones. I'm gonna do the same thing for the fretless. Let me first rename it to fretless, right? Now I loaded this string here. So with this string, to be able to control the volume, right? Because that's where these knobs are coming from, right? These knobs, because this is the volume, this one. Now I've loaded this limiter, this fruit limiter here, and activated the gain, so that whenever I push that, activated the gain, so that I link it to that slide that I have made on the other side as in the control surface. So when you activate a button here, so it opens up this red button so that you can link it. If you put all the knobs here, it creates this small thing for you where it's just the surface, this small thing. So when you click here, it shows you which button it is. It's on and off, the first one. Oh, the second one is a volume. I actually linked my on and off in a wrong thing. Oh yes, I must have linked it to the first one. Now, okay, that's fretless coming in. Let's go to the surface and switch it on and see if it's still working. But what I was thinking of, I wanted to put it to off. All right, because when it's actually the plugin I could think of that I can mute the sound and have it on again, the fruity mute too. All right, now when I play, okay, here is the thing. Let me remove the output from this fretless here for now, because I think it's disturbing me. You see, when I play the keyboard, you can see on the full screen or monitor there that I'm playing keys, but they are not coming through to the output. Why? Because the mute, it's on mute now, right? But now let me go and deactivate it and see if it works. The moment of truth. It's not working. It's not working. Why is it not working though? Why is it not working? Okay, there is a way around this, right? I'm thinking now, let me not put this button here. Let me remove this button. Should actually be for this plugin in Holicity. So I'm thinking that instead of having let me rather put a knob or a slider, right? A heavy label. Let me use this one, right? Mute. But it's not gonna work for me if it's a knob, because I don't want knobs. I think let me rather get rid of this thing, the on and off thing. All right, and just use these whatever that I have here. Now I'm gonna duplicate this one. Oh Gosiam, let me do this just so that I can be able to duplicate this one. I'm gonna duplicate it again so that let's rename it. It's gonna be fretless, and then the other one is going to be brightness. All right, now I'm gonna have these as well. Okay, how long is my video taking now? Now 11 minutes. I should not exceed 20 minutes for this video. All right, thank you. I see there is an additional subscriber that we have. We are now sitting at 699. Please be that one subscriber that is taking me to 700 subscribers. Please, guys, that's one person to take me to 700 subscribers. Okay, let's continue with our picture. Now, how does it sound now? Let me just crank it on, right? Crank it on so that I can have the sound. I can actually delete this thing for now, right? I can delete it and just take the audio straight to the output so that I just have everything there. So they are not playing because none of them is active. So I'm just gonna activate the strings. They're coming through. I'm gonna put the synth bass and a bit of mandolin. All right, look at the volume. When I put it midway or at 12 o'clock, it's not really working because the volume should decrease as I put down and down and down and down. You see, that's the volume. It's not working. So I think what I'm going to do, right, I'm gonna put in show plugin picker. Okay, I want fruit limiter. Where is fruit limiter here? Where is fruit limiter? There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna take this limiter again. I'm gonna activate the gain for this limiter. I'm gonna take this and put it there. I'm gonna take this and put it through the output. I'm gonna link this one to not to brightness, to the volume. I see where the volume is. There it is. Now let's see what is happening. Yeah, so let me go to my control surface. Okay. Wow. Yes, everything now, it controls everything. Look at this now. Look at this now. In my MIDI controller now, I can have this. It's just that I don't have a MIDI controller that has lights for now. I wish you guys can support me and donate in this channel so that I can perhaps afford it. Look, I'm now going to link this to a controller. I do have a volume button, so I'm just, there you go. Now I'm controlling it from my MIDI now. Now it's off. I'm gonna put it up using the slider from my MIDI. Okay, let's put in drums and just simulate all this. I'm gonna put drums so that we can simulate this. All right. I think this is amazing. No, I'm not gonna need those now. I've set my own keyboard and my own controller. I'm gonna play the song. Yolawo, yolawo, sithathele amandla kamoya. I'm gonna need the choir a bit. Let's leave the fretless and the synth bass and then mandolin. Okay, so what happens, I think, since I activated the gain knob on the limiter, I think the best way is to have these knobs close to the middle, because the moment I crank them all the way up, then it's gonna cause the sound within itself to clip, even though in overall in FL Studio it's actually controlled by the gain knob, the main gain knob. This is the only thing that I should control in terms of the volume and put it all the way up. there's something else that I put in here, the reverb. Let's hear the reverb as I play. Alright, bye-bye. I hope you are enjoying this video. We're now sitting at 22 minutes. I don't want this video to be long. I hope you have learned something, right? I hope you guys have learned something. I didn't know how to do it. I figured it out. If you want to know how I figured out everything, how I got stuck, you can watch the live stream that I did before this video. Thank you very much. Keep subscribing, keep supporting, keep sharing the content. I love you very much. Thank you.